YouTube, good morning. YouTube, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is your Saturday morning? Are you excited? Are you ready to have a look at the games Must Beta will be sharing you this weekend? I want to tell you something, yeah? I want to tell you something this very moment, so pay close attention. This weekend we have 47 odds, 15 matches. I told you this is the season whereby I have a stronger belief that I will be able to cook a long shot. I will be able to cook a multi-bet. And you know me, I'm not going to rest until that very moment come. And to those of you who are asking about rollovers, because we started a rollover, please be aware that the rollover will be resuming as soon as possible. We will be on track once again with the rollover matches, betting on them. And I know you're going to love that, all right? So YouTube this morning, if you are joining us for the very first time, welcome to the Must Beta Betting Tips YouTube channel. I am the Must Beta Professor, the one and only professor, the first to ever exist. And of course, I'm the Alpha, but I'm not the Omega. So YouTube, welcome this very morning. Before I get rolling, let me mention a few things. I remember telling you at the beginning of this week that we are going to be having a betting strategy dropping. You know, the reason why I want to drop this betting strategy is because I want to see a majority of you succeeding in football betting. I want to see a majority of you making profit through football betting. It will be very unfair of me to go ahead and make my money through betting and fail to share you the strategies. You know, most people won't share you the strategies because I do have a strong belief that if something is working, why should I share it with you? I should continue consuming it because there comes a point whereby there is a bigger number of people using that very strategy and the bookies start to take note of it, yeah? And once the bookies have taken note of it, the odds will be limited, the markets will be closed, and you won't be in a position to make money, all right? So to avoid that, I've always desisted and I've always avoided sharing my betting strategies. However, this time round, I'm going to be letting you in and I want you to subscribe. Turn on notifications because before you know it, all right, the betting strategy is going to be here. And it's going to be the most comprehensive, most easy to follow, and most easy to understand betting strategy I have shared in my 3 years of providing betting tips on YouTube. So if really you are trying to make a fortune, or if really you are trying to make something out of sports betting, then you should be listening to Must Beta this morning, right? I decided not to use these today. Where are they? The headbands, yeah? I want you to have a look at me. Of course, it's early in the morning. It's been a while since I shared you the predictions very early in the morning. But who knows? Who knows? It's a busy day for me. I'm going to be having, a date with some guys later in the day. So, not guys. I'm going to be having a date later in the day. I'm very straight, all right? So, don't try insinuating what you're trying to insinuate. So, YouTube, that being said, subscribe because I want you to be present when the time comes. And because when the time comes, what is going to be there, we are going to be making money. So let us get rolling, YouTube. Our very first game today, we have 47 odds. Manchester United playing Burnley. And in the Manchester United versus Burnley game, I am predicting Manchester United to win. The odd is 1.39, plays under England Premier League. Toulouse versus Paris Saint-Germain. My prediction is Paris Saint-Germain to win. The odd is 1.384. It plays under France Ligue 1. Augsburg versus Bayern Munich, playing under Germany Bundesliga. My prediction is Bayern Munich to win. The odd is 1.297. Napoli versus Cagliari Calcio, playing under Italy Serie A. My prediction is Napoli to win. The odd is 1.374. Livingston versus Heart of Midtjylland. My prediction is over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.25. Beautiful morning, yeah? Beautiful morning, except for the cold. It's pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie. I'm honestly shivering right now. Alaves versus Athletic Bilbao. My prediction is Atletico Bilbao win. The odd is 1.229. I mean, Atletico Madrid win or draw. Where did I come with that? Okay, actually, that is the impact of the cold. Consequences of a cold morning over here. Red Bull Salzburg versus Blau Lanes. Wow, I've been addicted to betting on Red Bull Salzburg, if you have noted. But I think that is because I've gotten my wings to fly into winnings, into betting riches, into a millionaire by 23 through Red Bull and coffee. So as you watch this morning, take note of that. My biasness for Red Bull Salzburg results from my addiction on Red Bull and coffee, all right? Though the last few days I've tried to desist from that. I actually had some nosebleeds earlier on, and I went to the hospital. I was told that it's too much Red Bull. Anyway, remember one time when I was watching Money Heist, Berlin once said, everything that is important in life has a higher price to pay. And I believe that success, which is important in life at a young age, if you're going to pay it, then you're going to sacrifice your health. I do not advocate for that, but just know you have to sacrifice something. All right, we have Charleroi versus Denda YouTube. All right, over 1.5 goals, 1.25. Velez Mostar versus Posuzje. That is from Bosnia-Herzegovina. Prediction is Velez win. Sligo Rovers versus Bohemian Dublin. Over 1.5 from Ireland Premier League. Hapoel Haifa versus Hapoel Jerusalem. Prediction is over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.24. Banga versus Zalgiris Kaunas from Lithuania A-Liga. My prediction is Zalgiris Kaunas win. The odd is 1.39. Volendam versus Ajax. My prediction is Ajax win. It plays under Netherlands. Valerenga versus Brian. Norway Elite Serran. Valerenga win or draw. The odd is 1.185. And finally, Than versus Grasshopper Club Zurich. Over 1.5 goals. 1.149. A total of 15 games. 47 odds. That is the game you are getting in our very first bet slip. Now to talk about this bet slip. How are you supposed to approach this betting bet slip, YouTube? How are you supposed to bet on this game, YouTube? First and foremost, I'm going to mention the following, all right? So listen closely. Yesterday, I shared you 3 betting slips. Bet of the day, 10 odds corner bet slip, and we had the 37 odds and the 3.7 odds. Unfortunately, all of them lost by 1 game except for the corner bet slip. All right? And the 37 odds where we had 3 games losing. There were 13 games, so we had 10 over 13 winning. I still want to believe that it is possible. Because to me, belief is important. If you are going to make something out of betting, if you are going to make something through sports betting, then you must understand that, right? You must understand that. Now, I'm going to advise you. The 15 matches shared. How are you supposed to tackle them? Easy. Pretty easy. At first, you can stake on the 15 games. That is 47 odds with a lower stake. And then after that, you spread the 15 odds into 3 bet slips. Into 3 bet slips, yeah? So each bet slip is going to contain 5 games, 5 games, 5 games. You can edit the very selections that I have shared with you, the very selections that I've presented you this very moment, and you select the ones where you have a feeling, you have some kind of intuition that these are the ones that are going to be winning. I've shared you the betting strategy on how to use SofaScore to highlight the games that have a higher capability of winning, have a higher chance of winning. And to those of you who are already using SofaScore, I can see that you are making something out of sports betting. And congratulations to you. So many beautiful comments being shared inside my Telegram DM. So many beautiful testimonials being shared inside the YouTube community section. And I want you guys to continue sharing them, to continue trying SofaScore, because as I said, this is the season of winning. If you are not going to be winning, then of course, just unsubscribe for the Must Beta YouTube channel, because you don't need losers over here. We are freaking winners, bro. We are winners. And as winners, I believe that we must show up each and every other single day and learn something new in sports betting. You are never going to make money through sports betting if you are just following tipsters online. That is the bitter reality, right? I made my money by coming up with my own specific strategies. And that is why I'm telling you this very time. One of my biggest goals this season is to see you master sports betting, to a point whereby one day if I decide to delete my YouTube channel, you're still gonna be in a position to bet on your own, make money on your own, and do something on your own. And that is why I decided to create Must Beta Inner Circle, where I teach others how to bet on football profitably and, master the art of sports prediction. And maybe in time, they will become the next professor of sports betting after I leave the space. That being said, there is a link to download SofaScore app in the video description. Go ahead and get yourself the SofaScore app. At the same time, there is a link to join our Telegram channel in the pinned comment section. Click on it, join our Telegram channel. At the same time, don't forget, it is important that your notifications are turned on. Your video, what is that? You're subscribed and you're liking the video, you're sharing the video. This is the first bet slip. I'll be seeing you in the next few minutes with our second video for today. I wish you the very best, and as usual, I love you, YouTube. Bye-bye.